Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Osu Taiko World Cup 2023, and we are back with another match, after the furthest seed match that just happened. The first seed for the 32nd seed. We're back with one of the closest seed in the entire round of 32, which is going to be the 16th seed, Philippines versus the 17th seed, Russian Federation. And it's gonna be an extremely tight match due to the seedings, possibly the closest one you've ever seen in this round of 32. And my name is Yongin, the first time joining in the Osu live channel. And joining with me today, we got Dryots. Hello, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Excited to be back, and excited for my first match this year to be on what should hopefully be the closest match we have.
Definitely. It's gonna be exciting. So this one we got Philippines team last year due to some issues. Some of their players cannot play for their team, but they are back this year with Pochaco Airy, and Description Cringe, J-Mare, Josh Eco, and Krish. And on the other side, the Russian being the Shala team, having funny name changes. Fu or Shala being Trinity, Danik, Taiko Shala being Horsebutt, Daisy, Rose Shala being Naninup, and Koro Corbin. I believe that's how. I'm not too sure how you pronounce that name, but yeah, it's going to be a fantastic match. We got Rose in and bans. First one, Hidden One being banned by Russian Federation, and Hard Rock One being banned by Philippines. So both of the slower maps of the each pool being banned out.
Yeah. Usually I'd say it's a bit odd to see a Hard Rock 1 ban. Usually a lot of people like to keep that just as like an accuracy pick in the back pocket. Like, at least to me, generally, if I were to want to ban an accuracy pick, I would end up banning the slower DT over the slower Hard Rock, but could just be preference.
True. Possibly also the tag and 1-4-1-6 switch in Hard Rock 1 with double time when more like a pattern focus in this pool. So first pick is going to be being selected by Philippines, and instantly going into the hidden weakness from Russian Federation. Philippines achieving 22. I'm not too sure about their hidden one rank range, but their hidden 2 performance was in 1 digit in qualifiers. Ooh. So amazing speed hidden team. And Russia not the best at speed hit, and not the best in hidden in general, achieving 29th in hidden 1 last week. So their seedings might be a little bit fake because they really get pulled down by their hiddens. It's gonna be extremely close match.
It's also fair to say in that case then that maybe Philippines is pulled a bit up by their hidden.
Yeah. Let's see how things can turn out on this map. On Overload, 222 BPM. It does speeds up to 265 in the ending session, but there are definitely some swings, 1/3, and offbeat sessions and SVs but just before the 265 BPM sessions, which might trip up players in terms of readings.
Yeah. The SV changes, rhythm changes, always a grand old time to be playing on hidden. Yeah,
definitely. Especially, usually you do not see these type of like speed hidden being from a challenge, which is cool to see in this pool, and I think that represents the speedy side of hiddens very well. And we'll be starting on our first map on Overload. Cheer for your favorite teams. You want the Philippines to win this match, or you want the lower seedings Russian Federation to take this match? We'll be starting on Overload, picked by Philippines.
A lot of early 100s coming from a lot of players, and I believe Pochaco finding a miss.
Yeah, that was a very early miss. Probably just some nerf breaks to start with. It doesn't really matter too much as there are more to go in this map, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see more breaks, this being one of the trickier maps, which is quite risky in a tournament situation. Hitch just lost his double S right there, but still holding a very fantastic accuracy on his side.
Yeah, even with the early combo break, Philippines still holding the better accuracy. Zeke missing, so now one miss apiece on both teams.
Yep, we're into the speed up session, gonna be claiming Zeke once again into the swings with 1/3. Everyone else holding on very strong, especially Fish and Airy. Look at their accuracies, 99.6, 9.7 from Airy even, only 3 100s on this map so far. Definitely securing the very early first half lead for Philippines into the second TI session.
About nearly 100,000 points lead now for Philippines. Not too much of the map is left. I think it's the third.
Definitely, but there's the speed up session that players need to prepare in BPM. Not yet though. Still have a little bit more stuff to play through. There's an SV session and a big BPM speed up, which is right here. Nobody gets claimed by it, but we'll be into the real BPM change. Here comes Ochako dropping quite a few 100s and make this lead going back to Russia a little bit, but just not enough into the 265 BPM sessions. I don't think we're gonna see any more breaks from the Philippines team, and they will be taking the first pawn, their own pawn on hidden one with 500 FC from Airy there.
Yeah, started to look a little bit scary near the end, but even though the point lead dropped by about 20,000, Philippines with such a strong early and mid game through that map, being able to keep their lead, and it's taking us to 1-0. So it's the Russian Federation's pick next. I wonder if we'll just see the reverse and they'll just instantly pick Hard Rock 2.
Usually that's how team goes. Oh, we lost a hidden. Yeah, we're gonna pick Hard Rock 2 next, but we'll see if that happens. Airy with a really good 5100 FC right there. Last week in the quarterfinals, he also did like an 8100 FC on hidden 2. So continues with his speed hidden performance, and you predict it right. Let's go. You got the script going, and it's gonna be Hard Rock 2.
Yeah, sorry, I leaked the script a little. My bad.
Yeah, the script, even though maybe a little bit obvious for some of the viewers, expected this to be the next pick. So F Rosenet here. So this map, a map by Ikin, another custom map for the first custom map we see for this match in this pool, being picked before, and OD's 8.4 Hard Rock 2, BPM of 219. So basically the speedier Hard Rock. There are a little bit of slowdown sessions though, but the main challenge of this map is definitely the speed up streams and with the high S we maintain.
I will say 8.4 is not too bad for a Hard Rock 2. It's definitely could be a lot harder. But I mean, of course, it is round of 32, so you don't really expect any of those HR10 picks coming in. So any OD10 picks coming from Hard Rock 2 just yet.
Yeah, because we need to keep it playable for some of the weaker teams, just like myself, Hong Kong. But yeah, this map still a little bit trouble to some of these players though, and some teams might even have some struggle to fit in their third player. Waiting for the last player in Philippines. Let's see who they join, and we do see on the other side we do see Fu Oshara joining in for I believe it's Daisy.
Yes.
And also someone is replacing there we go. Kish were being replaced by J-Man, so ready up for both sides. Alright, so once again if you're not familiar with the name from the Russian team, you're like, oh, who are these Shala players? Taiko Shala being cross-butt and playing LGTS before, and known for EGTS taking a point off 750 Egg, and until Saren takes, and then Saren never lost a point until like round of like quarterfinals or something. For Shala being 20, has won taiko mod tournaments before, and J-Man was a person that was missing in last year's Philippines team, and he is back at full force this year, ready up at Hard Rock 2.
Since we have such a close match, I wonder, will this be the first lower seed getting a point that we've had in TWC? Because if I understand correctly, the previous matches have all been 5-0. And I'm just gonna assume that they've been by the higher seed. I could be wrong on that one.
Don't worry, you are completely accurate with just the higher seed demolishing the lower seeded teams at the last 3 matches. It seems like we do have some internet, probably some issues about players where they are in the lobby, so we'll be waiting a little bit on Hard Rock 2. It's pretty nice custom map of the pool. And if you don't know, this year in Taiko World Cup 2023, all the songs so far are featured artist tracks. So poolers are really supportive to the idea of featured artists. So definitely a cool thing done by our poolers in Taiko World Cup 2023.
Yeah, always nice to have those featured artists.
Yep. I was like, we're finally in. For Charlotte is back, J-Man is back, and we're starting on the fast Hard Rock pick after the fast Hidden Pig. Unlike last map though, this map is a lot more consistent in terms of reference. There's no 1/3, there's some, I do remember there's no 1/3, but mostly just speed up stream and no BPM change to trip up players, but Taiko Shala very early misses right over there. But remember that the same thing happened to Pochaco last map, might be just a disguise.
Yeah. A lot of finishes in the opening. I don't think anybody messed up any of them too poorly, but with Taiko Shala's miss, it's a lot harder to tell any slight point gaps.
These are amazing performance from the Philippines team with 99% all on their players. High 99% even. Pochaco finally dropping his double S earlier there, and he's going to be dropping a little bit more 100s. That is a bancho breaker from Fu Shala. Don't be fooled. He's still gaining just fine. Only the early misses from Taiko Shala.
Still very, very close, but 10 or 20,000 points difference. That miss from Taiko Shala pretty much being the nail in the coffin for the Russian Federation right now. But it's still anyone's game. It's still about a third of the map left.
Yes, 200 being dropped by Fu Shala. Airy still holding 100. And here comes the hard stream into the quickest section of the map. The second key eye. Nobody finding any drops, and it seems like Philippines is only extending their lead a little bit due to the accuracy difference. Danik also dropping a little bit 100s there, but it seems like the main difference of this map is the very early break from Taiko Shala. Unfortunate for Russian Federation, and this might be a break point for their first pick.
And indeed it will be. Almost exactly 30,000 points difference. And we get a break point. So the lower seeds will still have to wait to get their first point in the tournament.
And all these players with fantastic accuracies right here. Airy was holding like 1 to 200 in the entire map.
Yeah,
fantastic scores. Yeah. Second MVP.
13 100s for the Philippines.
Insane scores from Philippines, and that's their second point. And they're gonna be going for a normal one as the next pick on Spaceman.
the tournament mandated Gamelon map.
Yep. I do believe this is the first time no mod 1 being selected. And this is basically a little bit consistency map. There's some little bit of a lot of 1-4 patterns throughout the entire map. And a little bit of 1-6 as well.
Yeah, hearing the song preview, sounds like there's gonna be a fair amount of 1-6.
Yeah, just like the usual kind of like No Mod 1 style. Don't miss on it. If you miss, yeah, that might not be a good sign. But I mean, even Hard Rock 2, both teams were just performing phenomenal on the last map with only 13-100s being hit on the Philippines team. So one miss might actually make a difference on this map.
Haven't seen any substitutions yet. Might run the same squad for both teams. I mean, I guess it makes sense. If you have consistency players playing Hard Rock 2, you have the same players on No Mod 1.
True.
Hey, look on the bright side. It's No Mod 1, it's only 3 minutes 10 seconds. It could be worse. So let's get comfy as we head into map number 3, No Mod 1.
No one likes a 4-minute No Mod 1.
As someone who's pooled those, the poolers do.
I see. Evil side of a pooler. Putting the consistency map for like 4 minutes. And you almost fell asleep. And then, oh no, you suddenly find a break. Or just nervous throughout the entire way. You're like, I cannot miss, I cannot miss, I cannot miss. And then finds a break. So he pops off No Mod 1. Very consistent. Not many bricks.
Denny finding a 100. JMF finding one as well. Oh, Airy actually missing.
That's a break from Airy. Not a good start for the Philippines. As now Russia just needs to hold on.
Yeah, these denser patternings on the slower SV can be kind of difficult to read.
Quote-unquote slower SV.
Ooh, a lot of misses from Airy.
Oh, he misread that KKKD. Unfortunate. It's one of the toxic patterns in No Mod 1. Once again, Airy it claims Airy once again a double break on that session. He's definitely feeling... No, this just... Oh, come on. That pattern need to claim he tries. Unfortunate for Airy. But now Russia has a very good wiggle room. They might need a team miss for Philippines to come back.
Yeah. Taiko unfortunately dropping SS, I believe, near the end of that last section. But held it for a very long time.
Still tense though. Into another longer pattern.
Everybody hits it.
Yep, there's only one hand switch in the middle, but nobody finds any drop. And Russia basically stabilized their lead, but Airy slowly recovering back to 400 combo into the combo cap section, so no advantage can be taken by Russian Federation unless there's more misses from the Philippines, and Philippines want to come back. Russia definitely needs to find a team break right now, and just not happening. They're just playing these patterns so comfortably. 1-100s on Taiko Shala and full of Shala. It's a Shala again, and they are doing amazing in this map and might be take back the breakpoint they lost on 3 Mod 2 as we're winding down. And that's going to be the second breakpoint of this match, with Russia taking it this time, and they can definitely tie back up with their next pick. Let's see what they will spawn.
Yeah, maybe. Well, they couldn't hold the consistency on Hard Rock 2. Certainly seems they could hold it on No Mod 1. So getting our first lower seeded team point of the TWC.
with 3 players being MVP in this map of just 100 coming from Pochako, Full Shala, and Taiko Shala. But there are 2 MVPs on the Russian Federation team, and that's gonna be the first point on them. He did not miss on the stream. Sadly, he missed on the KKKD. Unlucky there. But don't get hit by that. They are still in the lead, but they need to face a Russian pick. Yep, he can fight back definitely. Oh, speed did not work out for Philippines. Not speed, just no more consistency. Russia can definitely decide to go for something like maybe you can go for something like no more 2 being very random, very RNG favored. It's like on title, it's not a pun on serious on purpose, it really just RNG. It's like 163 if you choke. Oh yeah, you're gonna lose like 100k.
The randomly generated map. The DT1 will be the selection.
Gonna be Boostali by Boostali, but not mapped by Boostali. It's mapped by Jiaozi.
Nor is the difficulty name Blue Stallion.
Oh, disappointed.
Unfortunate.
Disappointed. But this wasn't a custom map after all. OD5.5. Just like I said before, this is basically the pattern maintain of the pool with double time accuracies, bugging players like you shows. As this map has these kind of like different SV speeds up in the KI session with kind of hard to read, little bit hard to read patterns in quick SV might make players drop misses and accuracy dips, especially with some 1-6 mix in the middle. There's one very tough pattern at the end, at the second KI of the map, and we might definitely see some misses there.
Do have Roll Shala coming in for Russian Federation in place of I believe it was full on Shala.
Yeah, so Roll Shala, it's Naninap, previously known as Naninap. He did play in Taiko World Cup before. Was one of the main I do believe he was one of the main players in Taiko World Cup 2020. So he's back again this year on the Russian team with the Shala again. Danik and Taiko Shala stay in the lobby. So does Pochako, J-Man, and Ari. This map starts off instantly into the top session. Early head start of the map. Nobody finding any breaks. Just I say that J-Man gonna be finding misses on that 1-6.
Taiko Shala trades it back a bit later.
So back to square one, accuracy battle once again. And this Roll Shala rolling. He is just like his name.
I would hope so. Name yourself Roll Shala, you're a full alt player.
Oh my god.
Be a little silly.
That would definitely be silly. Alright, into the hard session. There are definitely some tricky 1-6 mic cut players. Nobody finds a break on it. Great goal, great play from all these players, but unfortunately, that misses from J-Man and the accuracies from the Philippines team makes Russia gonna be taking this point with a very good score from Pochako there, but just wasn't enough in this map. Alright, so 2-2, we're back in the tie. It's Philippines pick next, and they are going to be responding with a mob pick after losing on the no mob pick. We will go for, yeah, seems like something mod heavy. We have been winning the mod picks, Hidden 2 and Hard Rock 2. Just gonna go for 3 mod 1 as the next pick.
Just in case you need a little distraction from the main story, we have a side quest.
Oh.
Alright, that's the only one-liner I got, probably. It's been spent.
Nice.
We have the Shala gang rolling in.
Oh, let's go. Alright, so last week, Russia went with full Shala, Hidden Hard Rock, and then the other two players going with Hard Rocks only. Let's see, it's going to be the same case for Russia Federation, and Philippines went with a risky triple Hidden Hard Rock, and seems like this might be the case again with Airy, Pochako, Krish in the lobby, which is the 3 players that did Hidden Hard Rock on Fortifies 3 mod. But this one with some tricky patterns, because I mean it's gonna be tricky. My mining maps usually they don't have high and generous patterns.
Indeed, they do not.
But this one still
also
being 3 mod
map.
1 phase. Yeah, it's
a long
3
side
mod 1.
quest. Multiple objectives.
You know this is not the first time someone made that pun and like today.
Yeah, well, it's the first time I've made it, so
True.
my day started like an hour and a half ago when I woke up. Therefore, it's the first time it's happened today.
Okay. Everyone with these side quest puns. Alright. Airy is playing double time. He's breaking the law. Alright. We're gonna do some.
You know, I saw the double time and I was genuinely confused for a moment. I was like, wait, hold on. Is there an update I missed?
We're gonna panic.
We are panicking.
Let's go.
I am panicking. Alright. We're back.
Yep.
Or about to be back.
Expect the mods from every player, like I mentioned. 1 Hidden Hard Rock from Full Shala and 2 Hard Rock from Taiko Shala. The triple Hidden Hard Rock from Philippines. Risky game there. Krish dropping a little bit of 100s. Not gonna be meaning much though, as the mod advantage can be slowly claiming back the lead. As now they did already into the first KI session. There's gonna be some doublets, but mostly very tame to start with.
As there is a 2 mod advantage, reminder to everyone that each mod that you have an advantage over someone, if you both FC, you can get 2% lower accuracy than them and get the same score. So with 2 mods, the Philippine team have 4% to work with, but Airy finding a miss and actually swinging the lead over to Russian Federation.
I do believe they will take back the lead very soon though, because of the mod advantage, especially with that misses from Shala over there.
A very unfortunate spot to miss.
Alright. Not much stuff has changed. It's not over just yet for any teams. As you can come back, especially it's definitely some tricky patterns. We are into the 1-6 and 1-4 burst, then that's gonna be claiming push.
Yeah, lots of 100s coming in from the Philippines with the 1-6. Even with the mod advantage, Russian Federation is still holding on pretty strong.
It's not over just
another
yet.
miss.
Yeah, another break from Full Shala. Shala dropping through 100s there as well. Slowly dropping back to Pochako's score into the hardest pattern of the map. Full Shala, oh, he just stopped playing for a second there. What happened? And that really lost the advantage for Russian Federation. Philippines can just run away from this.
Yeah, with all the Philippine players hitting the stream, unless something dire happens, it's not looking good for the Russian Federation.
Still one more pattern that could definitely claim these players. Drumming in! Oh, Airy really get hit by it, but just wasn't enough. That misses from Fuoshara right before the TI session really hurt Russia's score there. Unlucky, he basically just stopped playing in that session. That was unfortunate. Unlucky session from Fuoshara. Maybe some technical issues even.
Yeah, that was almost a very critical break point for the Russian Federation. They were able to get that in a best of 9 match. It's always crazy to be able to get something past the first 4 picks.
Yeah, after all, this is not their pick. Hidden Hard Rock FC from Pochaco with 48-100. Great score from him. But so does Taiko Shala and Rose Shala with the Hard Rock solo score from them with 10-100 FC and 14-100 FC. Airy and Krish does find one break in one session, but they are still able to hold on most of the part in this map. And yeah, by the way, side quests, of a side note, this is actually, I do believe this is actually OWC custom song, so very cool. You do see, nice to see some OSU originals.
Now with the Russian Federation going into their 3rd pick, in terms of pure map count, this is now the longest match of TWC.
For God knows how long. But it's nice to see some matches that is not destroyed by one side.
Indeed. Have 3 no mods, a DT, and 2 free mods left.
DT2 no mod free seems like something that Russia would go for. So does no mod 2. I do believe
you are correct.
I mean, I should say like half of the pool.
You did,
Right.
yeah, but I mean, you said a third. You said a third of the pool.
True. I said DT2 first, technically, so I'm still correct. But yeah, we'll be into Digital Live Hacker. So this is another ranked map, and this map has funny doublets in 240 BPM. And
I think the song is in the Convert tournament like 2-3 years ago, and it's giving me mild flashbacks.
Really, I did not pay too much attention to Convert tournaments until like very recently, but still more than like a year ago. I don't know too much news about it. But yeah, we don't have Converts in TWC though, because usually most players hate playing Converts. There's just way too many funny SVs and finishers.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess this will be our lineup. Oh, nope. You can see J-Mare joining in. We do have Danik coming back for full Shala, so the Shala team, it's no longer.
The Shala Triforce has been broken. We've lost. I think that's normally the Triforce of Wisdom. I think. I do not remember. I only remember the Triforce of Power is the one at the top. I do not remember the locations of the other two. Okay, has anyone played a Zelda game recently?
I only played Breath of the Wild. I know which Triforce. So yeah, due to we're gonna seeing some speed map. One of the best Russian players in terms of speed, Danik joining back for the lobby. And then on the other side, J-May is also back for Kish. We're on to Double Time 2. Not necessarily the fastest map of the pool though, but still quite troublesome in some of the sections due to these doublet patterns. Alright, so first 1/3 of the map, not much it's happening, especially there's 3 Philippines players holding a double S until Pochaco finally decided to drop 100. On another side, Taiko with 1 and Danik with 2, but those doublets came in and bite a little bit of Philippines accuracy, now leads on Russian Federations.
Getting the Ki. Slight lead for Russian Federation right now.
This is basically the map though. It's basically this things happening for 3 times straight. So still anybody's game. Need to hold on, not just your fingers, need to hold on mentally because of how long this is. As a double time pick being 2 minutes 16 seconds, we're into the second Ki. This time Philippines did not drop as many accuracy in the start of the Ki session, and Russia, they are still remaining an extremely close battle against Russia into the solo session.
He's switched over now. But it's still anyone's game. Difference of just a few hundreds right now.
Here's some break. This is so close. It's anyone's game. No one can drop any combo into the final Ki session. It's a nail biter. If Philippines does manage to get this, it will be a huge boost in their mentality. It seems like they are holding on. And I do believe that's going to be the 4th board for Philippines.
Another breakpoint. Everybody FCing.
Unfortunately for Russia, they lost the map by 8,000 points. That's so tragic. Oh, but the other team just slightly better in terms of accuracy. 3 100s from both Taiko and Airy, but it's the rest of the players' accuracy battles. Pochaco hitting 9 100, J-Man 10, so does Roshala, and Danik with 15. All fantastic, wonderful performance from all these players. But now Philippines has to lead, and it's their time to close out the match possibly.
This will be the Philippines' final pick, no matter what happens. So if you are a fan of the Russian Federation, just remember the fact that Russia does only need 1 breakpoint, and then to win their own map to take it to tiebreaker. It's not unreasonable.
Yep, because it's only one breakpoint. So, but however, taking the Philippines breakpoints definitely the toughest part right now.
They've done it once. Surely they can do it again.
Yep.
I think.
It's
right?
amazing.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, they did it once. There's the amazing metal tiebreaker as the rating for these 2 teams. But before that, we're gonna play the map above it. Frame of 3. 1 life left to live.
Fitting it is, because it is the Russian Federation's final stand.
Yep. However, this tournament is in double elimination, so even if they lose this match, if they lose this match, they will not out. But they will still be in the tournament, but they'll be in the loser bracket and will be fighting more matches after next week. So a little bit of disadvantage, usually, if you count as fighting more matches disadvantage. So they definitely don't want that. And we do see Josh Eco 4 joining in. First time we see him in this match. It's a debut for Josh Eco 4, a leaderboard farmer, and ready up to battle in the Taiko World Cup. On the other side, Fu Oshala is replacing his brother Roshala, even though they have completely different playstyle.
Indeed.
Is still not the Shala team, but this is the expected roster from Russia Federation. We'll see will they pick more mods because they are in such a situations. Basically, the last stand.
I feel like the map have been really close. I don't know if you go for anything out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, especially the last map. That was so close. Alright, waiting for J-Man to join back in. Let's go. Gonna see some mods. Maybe a triple Hidden Hard Rock once again from Philippines. That would be really risky though in this situation.
I think he'll be heading into the map shortly. Actually, I lied. We were being told to not start.
We're gonna listen to the song again.
Probably just like a res change or something.
Oh, apparently they don't have
Even worse,
audio. Oh, he did not update the map. Oh. Yeah, there was a because if you know Taiko, if the song starts as like the on the first note, it might be let's say it might be laggy because there's a pretty known first note lag bug.
And you know, I thought that was just random chance, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know there was actually a reason. I figured it was just the game saying screw you.
No.
I'm glad I know the reason now.
Alright, players are ready up.
Yep. And now we go into map number 7. The Russian Federation with 1 life left to live.
Once again, same mod from Russian Federation, Hidden Hard Rock from Shala, Hard Rock from the rest of two players, but it's Danik this time instead of Roshala. On the other side, we got Puchako, Hidden Hard Rock, Josh Eco hidden with his debut, and J-Man with Hard Rock. With the Hidden Hard Rock mod on the top battle. Very, very exciting.
Even mod combinations for both teams.
As Danik is having internet issues, they should be able to catch back up.
Oh.
Alright. Here we go. Huge risk for hidden Hard Rocks. I mean, I will understand from Russian Federation, but that break from Puchako. Oh.
Okay. Russian Federation does have a lead, but it was not as big as it appeared to be. Fallout Shaw finding a miss or two, but getting back on. Same with Taiko Shala. And with this is coming in from the Russian Federation, the lead actually switches over to the Philippines.
Yeah, and look at Josh Eco go. This is why this is his map to debut, holding a double S with hidden on 3-3. Well,
doubles are hard.
True. Pochako missing. Oh, he missed twice on the doublet. So does Fu Oshala.
Both hidden RR players having a huge problem, but Fu Oshala finding so many misses, not be able to get back on. And that might be the nail in the coffin for the Russian Federation.
Oh, he lost track. He's getting knocked lock. Oh, he's hitting too early and finding another break. He's finally back in the groove, but he has lost so many points in that process. We hate knock locks.
The map. 2 Russian players missing.
That might be it, basically. All eyes on can J-Man and Josh Eco hold on the full combo, especially with Josh Eco's accuracy. Well, I said it. I did the thing. I apologize for that. I apologize for that, but still a fantastic goal from Josh Eco and J-Man. 4 100s, only 4 bricks from Josh Eco.
Yeah, just at the very end too.
This be our match 5-2 with Philippines taking this point, the last point on the last standing 3-3 map. And congratulations to Philippines for advancing into the winner's bracket. GG, well played to all of these players.
With that, the Philippines will be facing against Japan in the round of 16.
Nice.
Bit of a tough opponent, but surely the Philippines got this.
They definitely got this. I mean, most teams might even face taking a pawn off Japan as the main goal. So let's see, can they do that next round? And the Russian Federation team, the Shala team, is not out just yet. They still have to lose a bracket run to go through. And then the opponents next week will be against Denmark, the 32nd seed. So if you do want to cheer out the Russian and hope for they come back, definitely join the next match starting up. And that's going to be the 15 UTC matches completed. And yeah, that was fantastic. At least a close match and not a sweep.
Yeah, not a sweep.
That's what we like to see. Some back and forth points.
Yeah, especially in these early matches where you haven't really had time for a winner's bracket and losers bracket to sort each other out. Getting a match that's not a sweep in round of 32 is always nice to see.
Yep, and that's going to be Philippines versus Russia Federation. We will have our next match really soon. USA versus Portugal in around 11 minutes from now. So don't go anywhere just yet, because we will have another match. The seedings are not as close though, but Portugal last year they managed to take some points against to take 3 points and 4 points in force against a tiebreaker situation against Singapore, which is quite a lot higher seeded to them. So definitely not a team to look down at. So yeah, thanks for casting with me, Driots.
Thanks for being here as well.
Yeah, nice.
It's my only match for the day, so I'll be seeing you all tomorrow.
Yep. I guess that's all from us. We'll be seeing you guys in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere, and
cheers.
Enjoy the music.
Alright everyone, and welcome back to the Osu Taiko World Cup round of 32. We're going to be seeing the United States versus Portugal. And I'm going to be Ethan, I'm joined by Luminite.
Hello. How's it going?
It is going.
How exciting.
So we're going to be seeing the United States versus Portugal, second seed versus the 31st seed. It's going to be kind of a tough matchup for Portugal. Just as you can see from the seeding.
Yeah, the difference between these two teams is insane. Portugal has always been strong, or I would say semi-strong, because Baby Snakes is a very strong player. But especially with the inclusion of 2 extra players on each team, this is going to be an uphill battle for Portugal from the very beginning.
Yeah, the United States got buffed a lot with Taiko World Cup going to 3 versus 3 for sure. Just because like they just have so many like players that can play pretty well. It really helped them out a lot with the 3v3 introduction, so it's going to be quite a tough matchup. I think there is maybe a chance Portugal can maybe take a point, but it's going to be quite difficult.
You already got bans out of the way. Portugal banning Hidden 1. United States choosing to ban Free Mod 2. And they're choosing No Mod 2 to start as well, starting off the match with the tech pick.
Alright.
I expect to see Shinzui and Baby Snakes on each of these players, or on each of these picks, but so far I'm not correct.
Baby Snakes is currently on the United States team.
He switched countries. Okay, I see.
They have moved.
He realized how hard this would be and decided to, if you can't beat him, join him, so he joined him.
True. The best country to do that with would be Japan, but unfortunately you have to be a single-digit level player for that, so next best option.
She's dropping some... Sorry, she's dropping some interesting information. Only one person on our team practiced Hidden 1, so...
I see. Very nice.
Thank you for that insight, Cheese Salad. We appreciate you telling the world what the United States is doing. Sounds like you guys dropped the ball a little bit.
Alright, Baby Snakes has gone a very quick plane flight back over to Portugal, and yeah.
He must have took one of Elon Musk's really fancy planes.
Yes. One of those rockets.
Yep.
So we're going to be seeing Churro Chef, Pet, and RJ for the United States for the first pick, Baby Snakes, Warp Zone, and Shinzui for Portugal.
That is Portugal's 3 highest players. I wouldn't be surprised to see Warp Zone and Rosa swapped out a good bit during the match. Maybe Meowth Cat, but I don't think it's gonna change very much from what we see here.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, about to get started with the first pick.
Pet typing help at the very last second. This is a very, very weird map. As you would expect from Rubies. Rubies is really good at mapping interesting songs and interesting rhythms like this.
Yeah, Rubies can make some very quirky maps, and they're quite hard to play. currently an early accuracy lead for the United States. Oh,
wow.
RJ and Rosa both dropping on the same pattern. Although, Rosa picked up quite a few misses on that.
In addition to that, even if Rosa did not, RJ's accuracy lead on them is incredibly high right now.
Yeah. Warp Zone as well is struggling with accuracy, around 94 to 95%. This is looking quite tough for Portugal.
Yeah, around the halfway mark now. Baby Snakes and Pet holding looks like the same accuracy. RJ beating out Rosa, Churro beating off Warp Zone. For those of you unfamiliar with Taiko Scorby 2, accuracy actually has a majority advantage in counting score. So combo, although it is important, maintaining a higher accuracy is actually a little bit more important. The United States seems to be doing pretty well now. Pet and RJ both over 99 now. Churro sub 99, but not very low. Warp Zone and Rosa, though, both underneath 95.
Yeah, this is just quite tough for Portugal. As we get towards the end of the map, Baby Snake's still holding on with pretty good accuracy, but it's not really going to be enough. Unlike standard Scorby 2, it is quite hard to be able to have a 1 versus 2 or something like that.
Pet missing at the very end, so did Warp Zone. 2 FCs from Churro Chef and Baby Snakes. RJ finishing with fantastic accuracy, although he tripped up a little bit after the first little transition to the slow part. Pet finding a number of misses, but still beating out the Team Portugal there.
And now Portugal with the next pick. Don't really know what they'll go with.
I don't even know what they have that's safe for them. Usually, the team that's at a statistical disadvantage, they can depend on the gimmick. The United States has very strong gimmick players. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea where they want to go.
Probably something more consistency-based, maybe, but don't really know.
Yeah, it looks like Baby Snakes agrees. Well. Yeah, no idea what to pick.
Yeah, the United States just has, most picks kind of covered with this lineup that they have for this year, so it's a bit hard to pick into them. Remod 3? Okay. I was not expecting that.
They're going to 1 life left to live.
Did they say that just because RJ was like, please no free mod?
Cheese Salad stepping in, Aurora stepping in. So RJ is going to stay put.
Looks like we might be seeing the same lineup from Portugal.
I have a feeling we're gonna see Hidden Hard Rock, Hidden, and Hidden respectively on United States.
Yeah, with this lineup, it looks like it'd be that kind of mod combination.
As for Portugal, I don't know. Baby Snakes is a very well-rounded player. You look at his top plays, he has experience in both Double Time, Hidden, and Hard Rock. Shinzui looks to be more of a Hard Rock player, so we might see Hard Rock come out of him. Baby Snakes might cover Hidden and Hard Rock while Warp Zone goes no mod. It's my best guess, but we'll see exactly what they'd pick here.
Looks like we'll be seeing Baby Snakes with Hidden Hard Rock and Shinzui with HR, and 3 Hidden Hard Rock. Okay.
I predicted Portugal correctly though, 100% on the money.
Yeah. Yeah, I was not expecting triple Hidden Hard Rock.
Now, Mora, Cheese Salad, and RJ are both very strong hidden players, so it was not out of the question Warp Zone finding a miss. That's the No-Mod player finding a miss as well. But it does surprise me to see Cheese taking on Hard Rock. That was not expected whatsoever.
Oh, RJ picking up an early miss. But they immediately stabilize. No note lock there.
Warp Zone finding some more misses in this stream. And even more.
Accuracy is also dropping quite a bit.
Shinzui holding on pretty well with Hard Rock, but not high enough accuracy. Lower, in fact, than all the United States players. Baby Snakes is keeping up with tempo with the United States, though. But it's never enough, especially in a 3v3 setting.
RJ's dropping quite a few 100s here, but still, it's not really enough for anything to really change. Oh my, and some misses as well. Warp does trade it, though.
RJ beginning to struggle a little bit. Now he's sub 95. Shinzui picking up Warp as well now. And Cheese!
Oh, okay. Yeah, if it wasn't for the mod advantage, this would be a lot closer. Oh, my Cheese is missing a lot. Okay.
That was a heavy but short, and another one.
Okay, wait.
Lots of misses on the US side.
I don't want to say anything, but the score is getting a bit closer towards the center. I don't think there's enough map, though.
Aurora and Baby Snakes. RJ and Cheese now both missing a lot.
Wait, the score is flipping back and forth.
RJ
it's going in favor
miss.
of Portugal. Wait, Portugal wins. What? What?
Cheese failed.
By 1,262 points, Portugal wins Free Mod 3. What? What? That is insane. Baby Snakes, MVP of the lobby right there. 2100s on Free Mod 3 with Hidden Hard Rock. What? That was insane. It's not a sweep, guys. It's not a sweep.
Well,
they had like 100 to 200k lead or something like that, and it just disappeared. So that is insane. All right.
So you see, children. This is what happens when you fail something. The score bar instantly flicks to the other side. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I was very hitting Hard Rock on Aurora and RJ. That's one thing. I do not and have never known Cheese to be a Hard Rock player.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, like, I haven't seen Cheese like play in a year, so I wonder if they picked up Hidden Hard Rock when I last looked at them.
Do not think so.
No, it seems like they still struggle with it.
Trosk with some fantastic information. Even after counting the score, Portugal still won by 1,000. Looks like Cheese looking to redeem himself, though. Sticking inside. Immediately picked No-Mod 4. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Cheese Salad, a well-established and very strong gimmick player on the United States side. RJ and Aurora with tons of tournament experience are no strangers to gimmicks either. This should be, from here on out, assuming there's no more triple hidden Hard Rock, should be the rest for the United States.
I believe. We just need like 3 note locks all at the same time, and then Portugal can win, I believe.
We did ask Geometry Dash. We asked Geometry Dash to use this song. And they're actually today's sponsors. So, Geometry Dash is... No, I'm just kidding. Use code TWC2023 for 50% off your Geometry Dash order. And while you're doing that, make sure you pick up a snazzy profile banner, since they're now up in the Osu store. only $2.50. Sacrifice a coffee. Sacrifice some candy at the grocery store. Get a really snazzy. They're really pretty this year. They're yellow. They're white and purple or green, like sort of temporarily colorblind. But yeah, they're very snazzy. I just picked mine up for the United States, so you should do that too. But while you do that, we're already gone underway here.
And as kind of expected, the United States doing quite well. RJ nearly SSing right now. 99.86% accuracy, okay. Maybe Snakes as well with some pretty solid accuracy. Just as I say that, they do drop under 99%, but they're still holding on quite well there. Just really isn't any chance for Portugal in this. United States, 3 players holding 99%.
Everyone holding strong in the bar line gimmick. Rosa finding 1 miss only though there. It's gonna become more intense. More misses. Aurora missing now too. A safe win for the United States.
Yeah,
He's redeeming himself.
Hundreds. Oh my goodness, RJ.
Now all players have no fail equipped. I was a little confused to see a fail. So I'm pretty sure this is standard practice now. But Cheese did redeem himself. 13 100s. RJ only 2. The strongest FCs in the lobby by a lot.
Looks like Portugal is going to be going with no mod 1. Not too surprised, since I'm not sure how many like maps I would be confident in them winning, really. I could see maybe some sort of miracle happening on no mod 1, though. Still same 3 players for Portugal. United States swapping out one of their players for Pet. Okay, apparently Pet just downloaded the map, okay.
Oh, great.
Sight Read Gaming on No Mod 1. Well, this is one of the better maps, I guess, to Sight Read. I don't think there's too much that would be unexpected on this.
203 BPM, 3-minute map at the round of 32. Definitely something pretty confident these players can handle. The question is, will they just fib it? Is there tournament nerves? Is there anything like that going on? That's kind of the only other stuff that really matters at this stage. Although, you know, confidence, there's so much of a mental game that goes into matches like this as well. So I don't think it's that much of it's going to play a strong role here in this specific matchup, but you never know.
Guess we'll have to find out. Portugal's second pick. I would like to see them get another point. That'd be quite nice, but it's gonna be quite hard.
What are you cheering for the enemy? What the heck?
I like upsets, okay?
I like upsets when they're not the United States or Mexico.
Okay, I mean, that's fair.
Pet finding a miss.
The United States is still going to have the lead off of accuracy as Warp Zone is struggling to act this section. Around 96% accuracy. And Zooey as well picking up a few 100s. Baby Snakes dropping SS. Everyone's still holding on their combo, aside from Head, who dropped a bit earlier, but now they're around at the 400 combo barrier. For people who don't know, on Taiko Score V2, after 400 combo, the max like combo multiplier kind of caps out. Dropped their SS a bit earlier, I did not spot that, and RJ as well. No more SSs on the board. Head with another miss. Still though, the accuracy difference is heavily favoring the United States.
Schwinzui, yeah. Catching up to that 99% Warp Zone finding misses, and you know, Pet and RJ, regardless, have very high accuracies. Aurora does as well, as does Baby Snakes. It's really Warp Zone and Shinzui that are making the difference here. And that difference is worth about 80,000 points.
Yeah, as you can see, the accuracy matters a lot when it comes to scoring. As we get to the end of the map, it looks like it's going to pretty decisively go to the United States. Combo-wise, it was kind of close, but accuracy-wise, both teams were just on different levels. Oh, Pet missing on the last note. And that will be a fairly decisive win for the United States on that map.
All of these picks are pretty much loaded up, immediately going to DT1.
All right. I wouldn't expect the United States to pick DT1, but still is a pick that favors them. Like no swaps for either teams.
Baby Snake's predicting they will have a massive AC issue.
Not too shocking, it is DT1.
Yes. Blue Starling.
Alright, getting started out on DC1. This is the United States pick. already have a very scary lead.
Warp Zone and Shinzui, proving why I hate this mod so much.
Tech DT is based, speed DT bad.
Strong disagree.
Aw.
RJ finding a miss. Shinzui missing as well.
Warp Zone and Shinzui are really struggling to hold their accuracy and their combo on this. Hardy has insane accuracy, even despite the miss. They have the highest accuracy in the lobby by a lot.
Pet's running 99.85 right now.
Yeah, that too. Oh, cheese salad.
Nice
with a
job,
miss.
Cheese.
2 100s from Pet and 3 100s from RJ.
4-1, United States match point. So there's the prediction, the Twitch prediction, a whole whopping 1% predicted Portugal would win. I'm pretty sure that is people who will go down with the ship, which is admirable. I would do the same thing.
World War Portugal wins and they get like 100 times their channel points.
Yeah. Hard Rock 1. We're gonna see Churro step in, that's for sure.
Yeah, probably Churro, Aurora, and
Pet.
could be the third. Yeah,
Pet.
Pet.
We will wait patiently to see Churro pop in. There he is.
Churro pops in.
Warp Zone going out for Rosa.
Alright, potentially the final pick of this match. Very likely it is, but never know. Could have a funny Fremont 3 moment.
Starstrike Prime asks, how does Hard Rock work in Taiko? So it increases the base SV of the map. So the nodes move a lot faster towards the hit circle, and the hit window gets a lot shorter.
Baby snakes. I don't know why we picked this. Sometimes it'd be like that.
Or yeah, to summarize the difference between Hard Rock and No Mod, as Mango said, it makes you get worse score. I really like that summary.
Yes.
I prefer that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's how every mod works.
Except Hidden.
I guess it depends if you're like a hidden one trick. Oh, my Pet. That's a lot of 100s. Pet dropping under 80% accuracy without missing. Oh my goodness. Did Pet purposely set their offset to be like really funny?
He is hitting extremely early, very consistently.
Yeah, it's like very consistent, which is why I'm like, did they set their offset on purpose to do that? Currently, Portugal with a pretty decent lead off of the fact that Pet is really struggling to act this. their lead is slightly disappearing, but they still have quite a decent score advantage.
As
Portugal
accuracy
could-
has increased 10%.
Yeah. Portugal could get the point here, but there is a second half to the map. They do need to hold on, and Shinzui unfortunately missing on the slower sections of the map.
Only about 60, more like 50 actually, thousand points between these two. Not much map left.
Quite possible for Portugal to take the second point here. Lead is slowly disappearing. Portugal need to hold on to their combos. Oh, and it goes right over to the United States side. It's starting to flicker. Oh, and I think it barely goes to the United States. Oh, no.
Wow.
Just by a few, not even a few thousand, just 1,700 points. And the United States will take it. 5-1. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. I was really hoping for Portugal to get a second point there. But at least we made sure it was not a sweep.
Oh my goodness, Challenger just came on. Yo, this is my jam. Totally off topic. Creo, great feature artist. Just, this is my jam. Alright, but yes. United States wins 5-1. It'll be progressing to the round of 16 in the winner's bracket. Portugal dropping down to the loser's bracket for the round of 16. So if you are Portuguese or you're a fan of the Portugal team, don't worry, they're not out yet. They will be facing someone next week. Don't know who. I do not have the brackets.
Not sure if we will be able to know because I don't think the deciding match has happened yet. Yeah, it'd be the loser of Indonesia and New Zealand,
Oh,
which has not happened yet.
that actually could be very interesting for Portugal to go against either of those teams. So, I might keep my eye on that next week.
Yeah, that might be a match y'all keep a lookout on next week. For now, though, we'll be going for a little bit, and then we'll be right back in 30 minutes for Finland versus Mexico.
Now, I did make a request to be here for my two countries of ethnicity, and my request was denied. So I'm going to be watching Mexico from the sidelines, very sadly, but I will be cheering for them nonetheless. Hopefully you all will also join me for watching the match, cheering for whichever team you prefer. But yeah, that's it for me for now. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. That's it for now. Anything else to add, Ethan?
Nope, that'll be it. See
All
y'all
right,
around
well,
30 minutes.
Yep, be good people.
hard, never land. They're gonna have a hard time to define the finest. And I'd rather die first, start giving fake fuck, silly time on my energy. Born with the knowledge of a hard, never land. They're gonna have a hard time to define the finest. And I'd rather die first, start giving fake fuck, silly time on my energy. Born with the raw, 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 silly time on my energy.
All right, and welcome everyone. Welcome back to the Osu Taiko World Cup round of 32. We're going to be seeing Finland versus Mexico. I'm Ethan, and I'm joined by Janitor.
Hello, glad to be here with you today.
I am glad to be here with you as well. It's nice to see you commentating for TWC again.
Yeah, I mean, I was only not here last year because I was still here for 2021, but it's felt like such a long time since then, hasn't it?
A year in the internet is basically a century.
Yeah, it's really weird to think about how 2016 was like 7 years ago or 8 years ago. So
yeah.
Weird. But yeah, anyway, so Finland and Mexico actually are pretty close together in terms of their seeding. I think Finland is 13, Mexico is 20-ish.
Yeah, Mexico's 20 exactly, and Finland is 13th seed. So not too far in the seeding. So this could be definitely one of the closer matches in this week.
Okay, so Dusky has banned Hidden One twice.
Nice. Double Hidden One ban. Gotta make sure.
Gotta make sure it's banned. In every single match other than one, which was the UK versus Hong Kong, Hidden One has been banned.
People do not like it appears.
Yeah, I think especially with the new 3v3 format, it's just really hard to find 3 players who can do that.
Yeah. There's not a lot of countries where they have 3 people who are proficient at that mod. And it also has to be like half of your team, because team sizes are like 6 players. So half of your team has to be like pretty decent at it.
Yeah, some countries don't even have one person who's good at it.
Yeah. And same thing goes for like stuff like HR2 or maybe even more gimmicky maps. Just those niche picks are going to be a lot harder to fill in now with the new format.
Oh, and Mexico actually goes for No Mod 3.
Alright, speed.
So that's interesting. I think based on qualifier results, Mexico was fairly close on the speedier maps. And if they can pick up 2 wins on that, so that would be No Mod 3 and DT2, they would actually be in a pretty good spot.
Yeah. Looks like we'll be seeing Dusky, Megamala, and Anti for Finland. It's not too surprising to see those 3 for Finland, especially Megamala. It's their designated speed player. And we're seeing Maximil, Awi, and Hyven for Mexico. Alright, getting onto the first map of the match.
Yeah, so this map is the fastest map of the pool. It also has some 1/3 patterns here and there, which can trip you up if you're not really prepared for it.
Oh, Maximil with a miss. It's gonna give Finland a bit of an advantage. Another miss. Awi dropping some 100s.
Yeah, this map is kind of on the longer side for this pool, but it's still not a very... Yeah, it would be better if you didn't miss, but I guess that's always true, so...
That goes for every single map.
Yeah, just try not to miss and you'll be fine.
That's how rhythm games work. Try not to miss. And also keep up your accuracy, which is actually more important than just missing.
Yeah, so for anyone... Yeah, so if you're coming from Standard, which I forget what the split is, it's probably like 70-30 for combo and knack. Taiko is a bit more like... I think right now it's like 80 and 20. Or maybe 75-25? I forget the exact percentage.
Yeah, I don't know the exact percentage, but it's very heavy in favor of accuracy.
Yeah, so in a situation like this where Finland is rocking 299.5s almost, and Mexico has a 97. That's going to be a big difference.
Yep. Ivan and Dusky trading. I think towards the end of the map, Finland's still of the lead, but it could disappear if they get some drops. Don't think that'll happen though.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. Finland also is usually pretty well known as a strong early stages team with pretty good accuracy and consistency early on, which makes it even harder for Mexico.
That'll be an early break point for Finland.
Yeah, but still 3 great full combos. Anti being the MVP of the match for that, with the only single-digit 100 count.
Yeah, quite solid accuracy there from Anti, but everyone had pretty around the same-ish accuracy, aside from Anti.
And immediately after winning the speed map, going for the other speed map in DT2.
More speed.
Yeah, I find usually that's what happens, that if you end up winning like one of the speed maps, you just immediately go for the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this map is slower. The other map was about 270, this one is 240, but the patterns are usually a bit on the longer side. Well, not the patterns, but it lasts for longer.
So we'll be seeing a player swap for both Finland and Mexico. Going to be seeing Hidden Taiko for Mexico and Vodnanen for Finland.
And of course, just like I think in other game modes, Double Time does also change the accuracy windows. So OD 5.5, I actually don't remember the conversion, it's like 9 point something.
Yeah, the conversion's really weird on Taiko. I think the OD is a lot higher than in other game modes, because you don't hear about accuracy being such a big issue, I think. But that might also just be due to scoring systems being different as well.
Yeah, or Taiko players being worse at accuracy, perhaps. One of those. Yeah, but given some of the difficulty issues that Mexico had in No Mod 3, this might actually be worse.
Yeah, this could be a very tricky map for Mexico to get a breakpoint off of. Currently Finland have the accuracy lead.
Yeah, but everyone is still...
Everyone's still holding out their combo, but Maxwell and Avi are struggling to hold out their accuracy.
Still fairly close. Because as long as no one is missing, then, well, well, as long as no one else... Well, alright,
as long as no one else misses.
Yeah. Alright, so how's your day been going?
Classic janitor miss. Or caster curse right there.
That's how you
like
know.
Right as you nothing has changed. You might have missed one TWC, but your caster curses will always be here.
Of course. It is equalized. I think Mexico will cap out a little bit earlier, so that might help them a bit.
they're gonna need a lot more misses from Finland for things to get closer.
Yeah, the problem is really just that accuracy. 2 high to mid 99s versus 2 97s. Definitely a really strong performance coming from Finland, though, with this accuracy.
Yeah, they are pulling out some pretty good speed scores today.
Yeah, look at that. 5 100 full combos, 6 100s, but 2 misses. Even though Mexico did have the combo advantage, you can see that Scorby 2 is really brutal.
Yeah, you have to make sure you hit all your 300s, or else it will not go very well for you.
That does kind of, for Finland, open up maybe DT1 even, which is also a really accuracy-focused map.
Yeah. Maybe even HR1 if Finland are an HR team, I'm not very sure.
I think they did fairly well on Hard Rock in the qualifiers, but Mexico has also historically been pretty decent at Hard Rock too, so
Oh yeah,
I don't know if they would be.
That's true. Well, looks like Mexico will actually be going for HR1. Alright. Accidentally predicting Mexico's next pick. I'll take it.
Nice, nice. Well, accuracies on this map can really vary. It's a technical Hard Rock map with a lot of 1/3 and 1/6, so it could be hard.
Yeah, don't let that star rating make you think this is easy, because it's quite deceiving.
Is this really 4.92? I thought it was.
Yeah,
less.
I didn't think it was this low either until I looked at the bottom of the screen.
Wow, it is. I'm really surprised.
Yeah, Taiko SR can be funny sometimes.
This has been especially weird recently, with a lot of I think 2 relatively recent changes. No, it actually hasn't been recent at all. It's been like multiple years.
At least we don't have Aether Ritual being an 8-star anymore.
Well, another map will always come replacing it. But anyway, Xavier K subbing in, who is a pretty good Hard Rock player, so that's definitely good to see.
Yeah, no player swaps for Finland.
Story of the match so far, Finland with a significant accuracy advantage once again.
Mexico's gonna have to hope for a few combo drops from Finland, and just as I say that,
Just like that.
does drop their combo. Although Hidden Taco trades it.
I'm glad you were the one who said it. Oh. Oh, that helps. I'm glad you were the one who pointed out the drop from Foden, and I was about to say that, wow, he's holding an SS, that's really impressive.
Things are quite close. Oh, that's a pretty big drop, but oh, he trades it. Mexico's getting chances here, but they keep on trading out the misses from Finland. And because Finland has higher accuracy, they're just going to keep out their lead.
It's still pretty close, though, especially with the entire ending left.
Yeah, there is possibility. There is definitely a decent chance for Mexico to take it still. They just need to hold on their combos, try to keep up their accuracy.
And Andy is really putting up a clinic here with a really stable score for Mexico. I mean, for Finland.
Everyone holding on their combos. And that's it. Yeah, Finland will be taking that map, and now it's 3-0.
A valiant effort from Mexico, actually. If they just had a few less misses, then that could have been theirs.
It really could have been. It just came down to Mexico kept on trading misses with Finland. And Finland just having the higher accuracy with Vadanen and Antti both 5 100s and 4 100s. It's quite tough to compete with.
Anti-score especially, a 5-100 FC, matching and far surpassing. I think Xavier K had like 2700s.
Wait, I didn't notice this till just now until someone pointed out in chat. That's that's Antti's map, and Mexico picked that against Antti.
I didn't realize it was his map.
That's amazing.
So it's good that he performed well on it, since he's probably quite familiar with it.
Yeah.
And Finland picks him too, which is interesting. I didn't think they were going to pick that, but makes sense. Yeah, so Mexico performed... Oh, yeah. So... Mexico performed pretty well on the qualifiers hidden, relatively well compared to their seeding, but Finland performed extremely well on the hidden, so...
Yeah, it might be kind of tough for them.
Still waiting on a third player from Mexico. Not sure if that's just because they're waiting for someone to come in, or they don't know who to put in for this map, which is a possibility.
Looks like their third player will be hitting Taka. Same 3 players for Finland.
And you know they're gonna hit if they have hidden right in their username.
Oh, true. I didn't think about that.
Unless it's just some sort of psychological trick. They're actually not a hidden player at all.
I spent $4 to put hidden on my in my username so that I could trick my opponent. 5,000
Oh.
IQ.
Okay, I guess it was a bait after all. Of course, Mexico always have the possibility of cutting back, even though it's maybe a bit harder now. Some of their more favorable maps out of the way.
Yeah, it's going to be quite tough for them to come back into this, but still, definitely very possible.
If you want to make it more possible, though, you should definitely purchase a Mexico TWC 2023 banner for only $2.50 USD. Available on the O's Store website now.
Smooth transition. Love to see it.
I was thinking about to do that for a while.
Alright. Going into the map now. Finland with the early accuracy lead. I feel like if Mexico is going to win picks, it's going to be more off of combo than accuracy.
Yeah, it's been the same story for the whole match, which is just that Mexico can't match the accuracy of Vonanen and Antti in particular.
Yeah. Oh, Vodanen picks up a miss though. There's only one though, and they immediately stabilize. Avery K with a miss.
Oh, no. It's basically if Mexico had slightly more. Well, I mean, that helps. That helps quite a bit.
That's more than one miss. That definitely is gonna help Mexico out. Maximil
They
does
trade
get a
it.
miss. They don't fully trade though, because Vegapalon got around 3 misses, but the accuracy advantage still is very in favor of Finland. Oh, IOG breaking. No more full combos for Mexico.
And Anti's still really being the rock for Finland.
Yeah, Anti's been playing pretty well this entire match. I don't think they've... Wait, they haven't missed yet in the match. Okay. Probably gonna hurt them.
Well, there is still the 260 part at the end.
Vodanen missing at the end, but it's not really gonna be enough. And now it's 4-0. Anti once again. Now this time they're the only full combo in the lobby. And some pretty solid accuracy. Vodanen as well. With pretty good accuracy.
Yeah, it's just so helpful to have one player that the whole team can rely on to just perform well. It just really helps with the team morale, I think, to always have someone to
Yeah.
fall back on. Of course, at match point, Mexico's pick. I'm not even sure what I would go for. Maybe a free mod? I think I would pick Fremont 3. I don't think it's a good choice, but
We could see
for
what
some
happened with
reason-
Portugal and the United States, where the United States overmod to the point of absurdity, and then they end up having a player that fails.
yeah, I think it's a valid strategy to just bait the higher seeded team into just over-modding and getting a bit too confident, but they go for Nomad 4 instead.
I think this is the shortest map in the pool. Actually, no, a DT... One of the DT maps is like 1 minute and 30 seconds. There is still a shorter
DT1
map.
is DT1 is 1 minute 20, I think.
Yeah, whenever... I didn't realize how short DT1 was till it was played in the match. I'm like, wait, it's already over? Good old TV-sized maps.
Yeah, the pool is really one to respect your time for at least the round of 32. Round of 16, who knows? 5-minute DT2s or DT1s. All on the table, but for round of 32, no.
I want to say last year, there was like a DT1 that was like 6 minutes long.
Really?
There's a good old copy pasta about that.
Yes.
Getting
I think
started.
long maps are good,
Yeah.
but just as long as I'm not playing them, they're good.
They're great to commentate, but to play, they're stressful.
Yeah.
Oh, Mazzuli, I think missed on the spinner. Okay.
Not a good place to miss on. I will say, I think the first quarter of this map is actually the hardest part. It's just really awkward to read the 1/6, the even patterns, and the slight SV on the cats makes it so that it's actually really hard to figure out what you're trying to play.
Currently, Finland with a pretty good lead so far. Mainly just as kind of just the storyline of this match has gone, it's just been like accuracy. It's been really determining who wins these picks. And that seems to be happening again.
And Anti with, once again, the highest score in the lobby.
not a lot of map left. Mexico's gonna need to hold on to their combos for any chance of really coming back into this.
They definitely need a lot of misses from Finland on the spar line section.
Yeah. Let's see. Did they practice the bar line section? Looks like everyone has. Oh no, Ioji does miss though, unfortunately. Avi as well. Azuli does pick up a miss. It's not really gonna be enough to change things.
It's too little too late.
With a lot of misses,
Anti-missing.
but that's not gonna be enough. It's just too little too late, and Finland does take it 5-0. Quite impressive accuracy from on the side of Finland.
Yeah, great job from Dusky too, being the only full combo of the match.
Yeah, GG well played. Unfortunately, Mexico will be being knocked down into the lower bracket, where they now will be one match away from elimination. And Finland will continue on into the round of 16 winner bracket.
Yeah, Mexico will be facing Australia in the losers bracket, and Finland will be facing Italy, so that will be interesting.
Yeah, but it's going to be a bit of a tough match. Italy looks pretty strong this year. They got 4th seed.
Yeah, Italy is weird because they're always such a strong team on paper, but sometimes they just underperform a bit. This year, it seems like it might be their year, though.
It could be their year.
Then again, people say that every year for a whole bunch of different teams, and it usually does not end up being their year.
That's what happens every single year at the United States. I'm used to it. It's like, oh, this could be the United States year. They got pretty good seeding. Oh no, we didn't make it. Oh no.
This year it could be.
This year though, even though it's literally, even though it's like this every year, this actually, I think the format of it being 3 versus 3 helps the United States a lot. So yeah, maybe a bit different. Same thing with maybe Italy as well, because they did get quite good seeding. Because normally they're around like 6th to 8th seed.
Yeah. Alright, so the next match will be Indonesia versus New Zealand, which should also be quite close. And that will be in roughly 13 hours.
Yeah, so quite a long break, but we'll be back around then at 7 UTC. If y'all are awake. If your time zone allows you to be awake around that time, definitely be on for that.
And other than that, we will see you then.
Yep, see y'all then.